Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Books and Beauty. My name is Tori. I'm excited because I'm doing the first book review today, okay? So, the one that I'm doing is actually called One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. Now, I read this book last year. This book was juicy. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that juicy, but this book was juicy. I'm gonna do my makeup while I do the review. I will list all of the products that I'm using down in the description box for you guys, and then we can just go ahead and jump right in. But I'm gonna read what the book is actually about. So, pay close attention and you might solve this. On Monday afternoon, 5 students at Bayview High walk into detention. Bronwyn, the brain, is Yale-bound and never breaks a rule. Addie, the beauty, is the picture-perfect homecoming princess. Nate, the criminal, is already on probation for dealing. Cooper, the athlete, is the all-star baseball pitcher. And Simon, the outcast, is the creator of Bayview High's notorious gossip app. Only Simon never makes it out of that classroom. Before the end of detention, Simon's dead, and according to investigators, his death wasn't an accident. On Monday, he died, but on Tuesday, he had planned to post juicy reveals about all 4 of his high-profile classmates, which makes all 4 of them suspects in his murder. Or are they the perfect patsies for a killer who's still on the loose? Everyone has secrets, right? What really matters is how far you would go to protect them. Child. Okay, so listen. Like I said, this was kind of messy, but I'm gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna try to do no spoilers. I'm gonna try to do this with no spoilers, but overall, I'm gonna just say first, overall, I really love the book. But issues I have with books that are like whodunit murder type books is there's always a person you can immediately rule out, because they're always gonna be the stereotypical person that everybody is gonna suspect. And I really hate that. Like, I like the fact that you follow each of the suspects throughout the whole book. Like, it varies from chapter to chapter. And I like that because it's like you're following around this one character for a while. You don't know what everybody else is doing. You don't know what everybody else is up to. They could be doing anything. So I like that it kept that kind of suspense, but I will say it was very easy for me to automatically rule out a person in the beginning, because I was like, this is typical. Everybody else, though, it was like, maybe they could have something to do with it, but, you know, I don't know. But, like, we get down to the secrets, and honestly, I mean, it's teenagers getting into some mess, like always. Haven't we all gotten into some mess? No comment. But, you know, they always get into some stuff that they don't need to be doing, and mistakes happen. But I feel like none of their secrets were really murder worthy, except for one of them. I'm not gonna say his name because that's gonna be a spoiler. But when I got to what this person's secret was, I was like, oh, like I actually sat up in bed and was like, oh, okay, you know, that's motive. That is potentially motive. So it could have been more juicy. Because normally when I'm reading a mystery whodunit type thing, I mean, like, how can I put this without being offensive? Okay. And like TV shows and movies, that's what I'm gonna base it on. I'm not gonna base it on no real life stuff. But I watch a lot of the ID channel. And I mean, a lot of, fictional, movies and books and stuff like that. These white folks don't be having no valid reason to kill nobody. That's why I was like, none of these secrets that these kids got seems big enough for them to actually just go ahead and kill somebody, Like, I'm like, it's not that serious. Are you gonna get in trouble? Maybe. Is somebody gonna feel betrayed? Sure. People in your family gonna look at you a certain way? Absolutely. But does that mean murder the person that's gonna actually leak it? No. So I will say that. But I mean, again, it's teenagers, so. But let's see. Out of the 4 characters that were left alive, like, I think that I don't know if I actually had a favorite. Honestly, out of all of them, the person that I didn't care for was probably, oh, that's hard. How do you pronounce her name? Bronwyn? That's how I was pronouncing her name. Like, she was okay. And, this is a person that I kind of suspected from the beginning because, she's like the goody two shoes, the straight A student, and that's kind of like another stereotype. You always have that really, really good person, then you always have that really, really bad person that everybody's looking at. But I really thought that it was Addie Bronwyn for a while, because I'm like, she don't really talk to people like that. She don't really get out. And yeah, her secret could have got her in some stuff, but I don't know. She was smart enough to kill Simon. I could say that. She was smart enough, but did she actually? Possibly. Addie, automatically I didn't think that Addie could have been responsible because her secret wasn't really all that either. But popular white kids, they kill for anything sometimes. So it's like, maybe she felt some type of way, maybe she felt like she had to, but that just didn't really seem like her thing. It's like some of the stuff that she was doing was like a little fishy, but still I was just like, I don't think so. And then, what's his name? Nate was one of those people that I was like, I don't think he actually really did it. He was the criminal already on probation for dealing. And I mean, like, somebody tell me, statistically, does a person, like, if they've already been busted for dealing, what's the probability of them jumping to murder? Now, like, I guess if his secret got out, he would have, ended up going back to jail for a long time or whatever. So, I mean, motive, sure. But still, I don't think that was really his thing. He was like one of those stereotypical people who I'm like, I feel like y'all just trying to make him the automatic suspect, and that's not working for me. So, like, I personally didn't think that he had done anything, really. And then Cooper, let me make sure that's his name because I read this months ago. Cooper. Yeah, the athlete, the all-star baseball pitcher. Now, Cooper, sweetheart. Like, he's an actual sweetheart. He seems like just the nicest guy. He was there for Addie during her whole little thing that goes on in the book. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I ruled him out completely until I found out his secret. Y'all don't understand. Cooper's secret. How do I want to say this? It was juicy. It was unexpected. That put him at the top of my list for motive, because I was like, considering your situation, I could see why you would want to kill Simon, because he was about to leak that shit. But honey, I for sure suspected Cooper as soon as they told his secret. But you know how stories go when everybody's a suspect or somebody gets arrested, and now everybody wants to take it upon themselves to do the detective work. And so next thing you know, they doing their own investigation. They hunting down people and trying to figure out stuff, which is fine, because I mean, you know, you want to clear your name. But I'ma just say this: they found out some crazy shit. They found out some crazy shit. I wasn't, let me put this, Simon was an asshole. So honestly, like, I didn't feel all that bad for, you know, Simon dying after, you know, they basically told us really how his character was and what he would do to everybody. I'm like, oh, okay, he deserved it, he could go. But let me just say, the stuff that they found out was wild. Like, the ending of the book took me out. I wasn't expecting it. Like, this was not, you think it's your traditional whodunit. It is not your traditional whodunit. Let me tell you, I thought I knew for a fact who was responsible up until the very end. I thought I knew. I was wrong. And it was crazy, like, when the kids started investigating the stuff, I was like, I started forming the theory in my head, but I'm like, why would somebody do something like that? And I'm really trying not to spoil it, but read it, and you will see what I'm talking about. Oh. Then there's a sequel to One of Us Is Next, and I bought it only because Amazon emailed me another $5 credit towards an ebook. Like, here you go, girl, you know, this been sitting in your wish list for a minute, go ahead, you know, you want to read it. So I bought it. I haven't read it yet. Hopefully I can try and get to that like the end of this week or next, but I need to know. I need to know what else could possibly happen. And like, reading other reviews of it, you know, people trying to liken it to like Pretty Little Liars and stuff like that. Fine, I guess. But no. This book is something I feel like I could see as a Lifetime movie. Not a movie that would go into theaters. Definitely not a TV show, because it ain't that much to be given. Although maybe it could be a TV show. If they broke it up, it could be a TV show. But I could definitely see this as a Lifetime movie. But it was a hot mess. Even though Lifetime movies, first of all, and I know I'm deviating, but I have a problem with Lifetime movies, because Lifetime movies all in the same. They all in the same. Lifetime movies, it's always going to either end with somebody getting stabbed or somebody getting shot. Period. I don't care what the story's about. Not the ones based on true stories. All these fake ones they make up. It always ends with somebody getting stabbed or somebody getting shot, which is typical. So half the time I don't be wanting to watch Lifetime movies because I'm like, ain't no point. They all in the same. And the other thing, they always tell you the whole movie in the title or in the description box. How you gonna have it titled The Wrong Yoga Instructor? Basically, you telling me that the yoga instructor is crazy. I already know what to expect. They crazy. It just depends on what type of crazy. Are they obsessed? Are they a stalker? Are they a murderer? And Vivica A. Fox be in all these movies. The wrong real estate agent, the wrong teacher, the wrong student, the wrong babysitter, the wrong cheerleader coach. And I feel like those are all actual titles. But, child, Vivica, she be getting her money because she be getting her money. But I don't know. This book, it's a favorite. I feel like, because I reread a lot of my books, so I feel like this is definitely a book that I would reread just for the story, not for, because you know the way that it ended, I don't need to reread it to remember who was responsible, but I would reread it for the story because it was that good. But yeah, that kind of, this is not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, so as I was saying, it's just this, it's a typical whodunit, but like I said, it doesn't end in a typical way, so I definitely recommend it. I enjoyed it. I would definitely read it again. That's the thing, I reread majority of my books. Like the Harry Potter series, I reread Harry Potter every year. Low-key, I thought about doing a review for HP, but I don't think I will because of the author who shall not be named. Trans lives matter. Black trans lives matter. So we can get that out the way. Trans women are women. Also, I thought about doing Twilight just as a hate review. Just as a hate review, honestly, because I read the Twilight series in high school and I had a love-hate thing about it back then, but I reread it a few years ago out of curiosity to see how my adult mind would like it, and I didn't, for obvious reasons, because we know why. We're not gonna talk about that here though. That'll be a video for another day. But yeah. Okay, so actually let me read One of Us is Next is actually about, okay. No, don't do that. Okay. Let's see here. Come on, Bayview, you know you've missed this. A ton of copycat gossip apps have popped up since Simon died. But in the years since the Bayview 4, you know what? I can't read this. That's a spoiler. Who is this? Okay, I'm gonna skip that paragraph. This time it's not an app though, it's a game. Truth or dare. Phoebe's the first target. If you choose not to play, it's a truth, and hers is dark. Then comes Maeve, and she should know better. Always choose the dare. But by the time Knox is about to be tagged, things have gotten dangerous. The dares have become deadly, and if Maeve learned anything from Bronwyn last year, it's that they can't count on the police for help or protection. Simon's gone, but someone's determined to keep his legacy at Bayview High alive. And this time, there's a whole new set of rules. So, Maeve, that's actually Bronwyn's sister from the first book. But we'll see what kind of shenanigans they're getting into. And when I finish that one, I'll do a review for it too. But I really, really just wish that the secrets would have been juicier. Like, did you steal something? Did you kidnap somebody? You know, that kind of thing. I mean, give me something to make me believe that you know, could actually have a dark side and do something like that, you know? I started to do an eyeshadow look that would have complemented the cover of the book because it's like a lot of red and white or whatever, but I'm low-key kind of lazy today. I did too much and I honestly didn't even feel like doing this, but I needed to get this out the way. But yeah, I really wanted to do a look that complemented the cover of the book. I actually like the cover of the book. It's different. I'm one of those people where book covers, I'm gonna put a picture of the picture of the cover in here. One of Us is Lying. Yeah, there's like red and paper and their faces are blurred out, but I really wanted to do a look that would have complemented that. Maybe I'll do it for the next one because the next cover is actually really, really red. Let's see, the next book review that I'm gonna do, this one, now see, the next one I'm gonna do, it has adults doing shady shit, so that one is actually gonna be a little bit more wild. Because what's the name of this? The Couple Next Door that I got from Target by Sherry Lapina. Honey, let me just read what this one is. Anne and Marco Conti seem to have it all. A loving relationship, a wonderful home, and their beautiful baby Cora. But one night when they are at a dinner party next door, a terrible crime is committed. Suspicion immediately falls on the parents, but the truth is much more complicated. What follows is the nerve-wracking unraveling of a family. Detective Rasbach knows that the panicked couple is hiding something inside the curtained house. Anne and Margot both soon discover that the other is keeping secrets. Secrets they've kept for years. The shocking truth will leave you breathless. Everybody in this book was trash. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll give my 2 cents when I do the review on next video. But everybody in that book was trash. Now,
okay, so I had to switch to voiceover because there was just too much going on in the background. Loud people coming home, dogs barking, my sister calling me from the grocery store. It was just too much, so had to switch over. But I guess since I'm finished doing the book review, I guess for the rest of the video we can just discuss, the beauty. So the eyebrow pencil I was using was Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. And I was upset because when I opened it, it looked like there wasn't any more pencil left. No more was coming up. And I was upset because I'm like, I really don't do my makeup that often for it to be gone already. So I was a little annoyed. That just means, it's time to go shopping. That's what that means. But on the other eyebrow, I did end up having to use, I think it was my NYX brow pencil, I think. But those are the only 2 brow pencils that I do use. But I really prefer Fenty's. It just works so much better for me. I love it. Okay, so I know in the beginning I said I wasn't going to do an eyeshadow look because I was being lazy, but I figured since the rest of the video was going to be voiceover that, I'd just go ahead and do an eyeshadow look anyways. So I wanted to do red, like I said, that would kind of coordinate with the cover of the book of One of Us is Lying. So I'm using one of my Morphe palettes. I'll list the palette and the shades that I used down in the description box. But yeah, I just threw on some red, a little, red shimmer glitter, and then a little burgundy on the outer edges to, pull it all together. And it came out really cute. So when I tell you I'm not good at eyeshadow, or at least I don't think I'm good at eyeshadow, but practice makes perfect. But I actually really liked it. It came out good. Alright, so here I am using the Fenty Beauty Flyliner eyeliner. And I got this like maybe a couple months ago. It is the best liner I've ever used. Like, it glides so effortlessly. Like, it's really kind of hard for me to mess up using this liner. I've used other liquid liners, pencil liners, gel liners. I hated them all. I hated them all. This liner is perfect. I love it so much. So, like, even if you want a liner to just practice with, like, it's so easy. It's so easy. I didn't even poke myself in the eye using this liner, okay? Came out perfectly. I love it. Okay, so this is just Fenty Beauty Mascara. Yes, I know I have a lot of Fenty Beauty products, but I could not help myself. So, yeah. Um, I don't remember the name of the lashes that I put on. I literally just throw away the packages that the lashes come in. So, I don't remember what the name of them are. And it's so funny. I just learned how to put on lashes like maybe in October or November. That was such a struggle. And for a while I was using the Eyeliner magnetic lashes, and those are okay, but I didn't really care for the liner that you had to use with them. I didn't like the applicator. I didn't like how you basically had to scrape your eyelid to get the eyeliner off either. But yeah, so I forced myself to learn how to put on regular lashes. So this was life-changing for me, because now I love lashes, and I did not wear lashes for a long time because I did not know how to put them on. But I taught myself, and practice makes perfect. Yes, I know I said that already, but it seriously does. Like, my makeup was not as good when I first started out. And of course it's not going to be, because you have to understand what works for you, what doesn't, what you like and what you don't like. So, you gotta trial and error. You're gonna, waste some money. You're gonna waste some products, but in the end, it's going to end up coming out how you want it to look. Okay, so the brow gel that I'm about to use, I actually got it in my Ipsy bag from February, and it's a Benefit brow gel, and I actually really like it. I love the applicator, and I feel like it just helped define my brows so much more. I literally only used one other brow gel, and it's by NYX or NYX, and I am obsessed with that. I use those until they're like dried out and empty. But I really like this brow gel, so I might actually buy a full size one of that one. So I know y'all probably judging me because I didn't put any lip liner on. Look, I only have like 2 lip liners and I have to sharpen them, and I'm lazy. So I did not sharpen them. So I did not put any on. I'm gonna fix that next time though, because I've definitely felt naked without my lip liner. Alright, so just want to say all of this before I close out. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely pick up One of Us Is Lying by Karen M. McManus. It's a really good book. Check out the sequel, One of Us Is Next. Also, I'll be reading it soon. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, show your girl some love. I really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, check the description box for the links to my social media pages and the link to my online store, SB91. Thanks for watching.